I'm gonna do this video now in English for my English people. This is my life. This is so you can meet me. I spent 20 years of my life in addiction. I left my family, my kids. I hurt my mom. I hurt everybody in my family because I don't feel love. I was so full of demons that I lost my way completely. I've tried every single treatment, methadone, Suboxone, everything, and nothing works for me. Until the day that I get baptized. The day that I get baptized, I get on my knees and I say, Lord, I give you my life. Just take me through that way. And I started this program. My counselor in the detox told me, I'm going to send you to Freedom House, and everybody was like, oh no man, that's the word. But I said, I don't care, because I can't choose anymore. I have to let God guide me. So I get there, and the 2 days that be in that program, and the 2 weeks that be in the program, I was doing so good that they sent me to the kitchen. The guys that was working there, they won't give up. So they was doing just beans or hot dogs. So when I get to the kitchen, I look around and I say, Lord, you put me here because you want your kids to eat better. And I start first cleaning the kitchen. And these guys start looking at me and telling me, like, oh, they don't pay you for this. And I say, I'm doing this for the money. I'm doing this for you. Because all brothers upstairs have to eat from a clean place. They deserve it. They are sons of God. And I promise Jesus to love him over everything. And in second place, I promise him to love my brothers like myself. These guys is getting angry with me and started telling me they don't pay you for this, and then they go upstairs to talk to the manager. But like King Davis, when he was a kid and the prophet was about to shoot him, they present all the beautiful kids to the prophet, and he said, no, where's the last one? Where's the small one? Where's David? Because when God chooses you, nobody can go over it. When it's not the man who is going to decide where you go. When you put your life on Jesus' hand, he takes you to the right way, but you have to trust him, believe him, and follow him, surrender completely, and make it happen. After cleaning the kitchen, I started cooking 5 different meals. One for the Spanish, one for the blacks, one for the ones that don't eat pork, one for the Muslim, one for the Christian, one for the diabetics. And you know what? At the beginning, they enjoy it. But after a week, God bless you, brother, they start complaining about everything. People, they were with me in the streets, and I saw them eating from trash cans. And now they complain about this. People, you have to be grateful with God. If you want to reach the promised land, you can be in the desert complain about everything. You got to love your family. You got to love yourself. You got to love God over everything and follow every instruction. They go to the supervisor and they say, we don't want to work with him. And the supervisor told them, well, it's okay. Then now on, you're going to be in charge of the trash cans. The devil tried, but if you keep follow him, God, he can't do anything. The place that you are, if you all do everything that God tells you to do, he's going to understand your mission there. And I start cooking because I love my brothers. And I take the complaints because I love my brothers, and I know they were not ready, because my real enemy wasn't them. My real enemy was Satan. They weren't ready, and he was abusing them, using them because they were weak in their minds. This is not their fault. That's why you gotta forget your enemies, because your enemy is not bad. He's just a person who is so weak that the devil is using him like a useless snake. Please stop killing each other. After I graduated from there, I go to a halfway house. My work was so clean. There was no groups in this house because of the COVID, but then I started doing groups. I started doing even church services downstairs, and everybody started assisting. Because you don't have to know the Bible. I don't know the entire Bible, but you know what? I'm like a cell phone. I don't need to have the information. I connect to the internet and I receive everything I need. All the information I need. He just speaks through you. Thank you, Lord. The general supervisor of the program told me after 360 days, which is the legal, timing, I'm gonna give you a job for $35 an hour. But now the devil is offering me something. Now he is not using me because I'm strong. He's using a different technique. He's offering, get out of the road of God, please. Here, this is what you want. But I said, no, I don't want money. I love my brothers and I need them to know that it's so easy to be happy. You just gotta give your life to Christ. It takes you 5 minutes, get on your knees and be a giant. So I go to finish my GED, and next week I'm gonna start in the University of New York, one of the most important universities of the world, for drug counseling, because God tells you everything that I permit to happen to you, if you learn from it, if you start seeing these opportunities and learn from it, nobody will stop you. And that's what I did. Now, with the money that the university has been sending me, I start sending money to these people in Africa. These kids gotta walk 2 hours. God bless you, my brother. Gotta walk 2 hours to get a cup of dirty water. And there's rappers saying Black Lives Matters, but they got 20 millions in the bank's account doing nothing when these kids are dying. But me, I promised Jesus to love my brothers. So I was sending them my money because God was supplying me. Now he is saying, if I give you a blessing, will you use it right? And my answer was, yes, Lord. Because now I understand your way. Because now when I pray, you tell me exactly what I got to do. After this, God told me to go and finish with the methadone program. I was ready. I wasn't strong enough. I don't need that anymore. I know God now. I got everything I need. So I go to a detox to get rid of the methadone. And then arrived this old guy, 72-year-old. His name was Robert, because he's still alive. He's a dentist, retired dentist, and his wife Pam, people that I love. And you know how, oh my God. The first thing that he told me was, I just want to kill myself with alcohol because I have no reason to live. And I promised God to love my brother. And I feel his pain. I feel his emptiness. And then I said, my compromise to be here is to be his son. I lived for 3 days. And that I did. I was his son for 3 days. Before I left, he made me the most beautiful story about his father and his family. Then, this ring, it was for his son. And he gave it to me. And he promised me that he's gonna put everything that he can to help these kids, people. You don't need anything. When the widow go to the prophet and she tell him, there is an actor and he's trying to take my sons as slaves because my husband died and he owned him. But the prophet don't give her the money. He told her, what do you have in your house? And she said, well, I got a little bit of oil, Jesus, the word of God. And the prophet told her, ask all your neighbors to give you jars, empty jars. And then get inside of your house and close with your kids and fill all those jars. Sold them, pay your debt, and with the rest, live with your kids. The actor is the devil. And if you don't pay that bill, he's going to take your kids. That's why an alcoholic, and then the kid is alcoholic, and then the son is alcoholic. You know why? Because that's how the devil works. But when you give to life to Jesus, he opens your eyes and you see the game. He has playing you with you so long that you became good in this game, and that's exactly why God permitted all this. So now you can beat it. And that's what I'm doing. We're going to build the orphan in Uganda. And 1 year ago, only 368 days, I was sleeping in a bus stop, waking up every day as a junkie, feeling like I was dying, go to a store to steal something and sold it to make 15 bucks and go to a place where somebody was selling me the poison that were killing me. It just don't make sense. So now I'm telling you, the lowest you are, the bigger you are, because that's the people that always choose to humiliate the ones that try to make the big people. Because the worst thing that you can do, like TDJ says, is put a small people in a big position. So you gotta be ready to handle that stress. You gotta be ready to handle those problems. Because everybody talk about the Jesus promise, but nobody talk what he said to his followers. You know what? Offenses will come. The devil is gonna attack you. The thief always come when there's a treasure around. So you gotta be ready. And now it's the moment. You're ready. Put your life in his hand. And I promise you this. You're gonna change this world and be a better place and deserve your wings. I love you, my fallen angels.